Right, big breaking news, and it regards Liverpool. James, what can you tell us?
Alexander Isak has officially been unveiled at Anfield by Liverpool head coach Arne Slot in a grand ceremony that will long be remembered by supporters of the club. The towering Swedish striker, whose £120 million transfer from Newcastle United has broken records and headlines alike, was given a hero's welcome as he stepped out onto the famous Anfield pitch for the first time in Liverpool red. It was a moment of pride, ambition, and excitement, a defining moment in what is already being seen as the beginning of a bold new era under Arne Slot. The unveiling was held behind closed doors with Liverpool's internal media team given exclusive access to document the milestone event. Isak emerged from the tunnel wearing the new home kit for the 2025-26 season, with the number 9 shirt now confirmed as his own. As he stepped onto the lush green turf, he was joined by Slot, who had a wide grin on his face as he walked side by side with the man tipped to lead Liverpool's line for years to come. The pair paused at the center circle where Isak was handed a scarf, posed for photographs, and took in the full view of the iconic cop end. The gravity of the moment wasn't lost on anyone involved. This was more than just a player presentation, this was a signal to the rest of Europe that Liverpool mean business. Slot was deeply involved in the process leading up to Isak's signing, having made him his top target early in the summer. His admiration for the 6 feet 4 inches forward's technical ability, versatility, and natural goal-scoring instinct was no secret. Isak's ability to play as both a traditional number 9 and as a mobile attacker who can drift wide or drop deep makes him ideal for the fluid attacking pattern Slot intends to bring to the team. During a brief moment captured by club cameras, Slot was heard telling Isak, "This is your stage now, make it your home," a quiet but powerful indication of the trust the coach is placing in his new striker. Before stepping onto the pitch, Isak had been given a full tour of the stadium and its facilities. He visited the home dressing room, where his locker had already been prepared between Cody Gakpo and Dominik Szoboszlai. His new boots, kit, and training gear had all been customized. The striker was shown the players' lounge, recovery areas, and the legendary boot room before being led down the tunnel where the famous sign "This is Anfield" awaited. Isak paused, touched the sign, and then emerged to the sounds of cameras clicking and drone footage being captured overhead. Back on the pitch, he took part in a short kickabout with youth players selected from the academy, showcasing his ball control and playful side. The media team was keen to capture a balance of Isak's calm professionalism and his infectious smile, both of which have made him a fan favorite at every club he has played for. One of the most heartwarming moments of the unveiling was when Isak turned to face the cop, raised his hands, and mouthed "Thank you." Though the stands were empty, it was a symbolic gesture of gratitude toward the Liverpool faithful who had already flooded his social media with welcome messages and edits since the announcement of the transfer. Club legends including Robbie Fowler and Ian Rush also sent personal messages to Isak through Liverpool's official channels, welcoming him to the club and offering words of encouragement. Fowler, a former number 9 himself, said, "That shirt comes with expectations, but it also comes with the chance to write your name in history. Isak has all the tools now, it's time to show the world what he can do in red." Isak later sat down for an extended interview with LFC TV where he spoke at length about why he chose Liverpool. "It's the history, the ambition, the fans, everything," he said. "When I spoke with Arne Slot, I could feel the connection. His ideas, the way he wants us to play, it fits me perfectly. This is a place where I can grow, and more importantly, where I can win." He also acknowledged the influence of Liverpool's Scandinavian connection, revealing that Van Dijk, Gakpo, and Gravenberch had all reached out to him before the deal was done. "They told me the truth that this is a club where family matters. You fight together, win together, and you leave everything on the pitch. Arne Slot also spoke to the media following the unveiling and made no attempt to hide his excitement. He's a game changer, the Dutch manager said. He brings something different to our attack. He can finish, he can create, and he's a nightmare for defenders. But beyond that, he's humble, hard-working, and eager to learn. That's the kind of player we want at Liverpool. The financial side of the deal has also raised eyebrows. At £120 million, Isak becomes Liverpool's most expensive signing ever, eclipsing the fees paid for Darwin Núñez and Virgil van Dijk. Critics questioned whether the Reds would dip into such figures following FSG's typically cautious spending, but sources close to the club say the board was fully on board with the investment, convinced that Isak was not just a purchase for now but a long-term asset who could drive Liverpool back to domestic and European glory. Isak's unveiling comes just days before Liverpool's pre-season tour begins, and he is expected to be part of the squad travelling to the United States. Fans can expect to see him in action in upcoming friendlies where Slot will begin experimenting with different attacking setups. It's not yet clear whether Isak will be eased in or thrown into the starting 11 straight away, but with his professionalism and high fitness levels, he's likely to hit the ground running. Online, the reaction has been explosive. The official unveiling video posted to Liverpool's YouTube channel crossed over 2 million views in its first 6 hours. Fans from across the world flooded the comments section, many praising the signing as the best striker Liverpool have had since Torres and others simply in awe that the club had managed to land a player of Isak's caliber despite competition from across Europe. The city of Liverpool itself has also embraced the new signing. Murals are already being discussed by local artists, and Isak shirts are flying off the shelves at club stores. Even Newcastle fans, heartbroken by his departure, have shown class, with several wishing him well and acknowledging that his talent deserved the biggest of stages. As the sun set on Anfield, Isak took a quiet moment near the center circle, standing alone with his boots resting on a ball. It was a still, powerful image, a reminder that every great journey starts with a single step. For Alexander Isak and Liverpool, this was that step. The beginning of what could be a beautiful and trophy-laden story. The pressure will be immense, the spotlight unavoidable. But with the full backing of the club, the faith of the manager, and the embrace of the fans, Alexander Isak has every tool he needs to succeed. And if his unveiling is anything to go by, he is already well on his way to becoming the next big legend at Anfield.